First match of the evening, day 2 of the competition. Our MCs, John McDonald.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're live at the Alexandra Palace, the home of the Ladbrokes.com, the World Darts Championship. Brought to you by the PDC and live on Sky Sports. It's time now to meet our players. Firstly, would you please welcome from Leamington Spa and the former champion of the world, the bronze medalist, Steve Beaton! Ladies and gentlemen, from St. Helens, the St. Helens Tabern!
Great night of action ahead. Don't forget Van Gerwen on stage, round about 9 o'clock. Taylor against the publican from Bristol on stage, round about 10 this evening. We start with Tabern against Beaton, Stuart Pike and John Gwynn.
Well, thank you very much, Dave. It must be warm in that arena. Absolutely packed out for this first match of day 2 evening session. And here you have the southpaw from St. Helens, Alan Tabern, a man who's made magnificent strides over the last 3-4 years in the professional game, 42 years of age, but really has only burst onto the professional scene over a relatively short period, despite the fact he has been around a while, known to those of us in the Northwest. This man, 13 years in January, Stuart, since he won the World Championship at Trimley Green. Everybody knows who Steve Beaton is for sure.
Was it really 13 years ago? Beaton beat Richie Burnett to be crowned world champion. Just fallen out of the world's top 32 for the very first time. But doesn't, to be fair, have a great record at the PDC World Championship. Alan Tabern will be undoubtedly the sponsor's favourite to win this match. Co-stomping, impressive in beating Andy Jenkins on the opening night. Awaits the winner in the second round.
Well, some game that'll be, whoever it is he plays, and Beaton, if he hits them sweetly as he did that, his opening gambit could well be that man, but yeah, if he can produce the form, and on good authority he has been doing, playing well, but if he can produce the form that he showed against Taylor at Blackpool, Stuart, then Alan Tabern may not necessarily make it into the round, the next round.
Yeah, best he's played for a long time, probably for about 3 years since he reached the World Grand Prix semi-final in Dublin when he took on Taylor in Blackpool. And Alan Tabern inside the world's top 10. 4 TV quarter-final appearances in 2008, lifting him up to 9th in the world. As we mentioned, Steve Beaton outside the top 32 for the first time in a long time.
40.
But only 40, still very much in charge of the leg, unless Tabern can find a couple of impressive trebles.
Yes, that's right. Started with a couple of 140s beaten. That doesn't half help. Does it just? And that's not a bad effort from Tabern to set him up on a 2-dart finish. Beaton can't take this out now. Maybe he's lost the advantage even.
100.
Ah, well. Ton leaves him double 18. Tabern will go the bull route for sure. 25, 16 and bull.
Bullseye then. For the Saint, for the first leg. Terrific, terrific. I had a feeling, you know, John, as the players were walking onto the stage, that this could be a terrific game. And the first leg
47.
shows promise.
Well, if anybody says, how did I know it'd go that way? I'm not psychic. It makes sense. 25 left in the 66. He went for the 16 bull. Treble 16 would have left him double 9. They've got all the figures worked out in their heads, these lads. And very, very clinically finished that by Tabern. That's a warning, really, to Beaton. Superb, hitting the bull straight away.
Well, Beaton made a conscious decision not to go to the German Darts Championship at the end of November, start of December, knowing that in all likelihood he would lose his place in the top 32. He was 32nd in the world. He's been overtaken by Michael van Gerwen, but Beaton prepared to take his chances through the draw after qualifying through the Players' Championship Order of Merit. And of course, potentially avoiding a second-round clash with Taylor.
Yes.
The familiar pose of Steve Beaton. One of the smoothest throws in the world of darts.
Well, all these pros make the game look easy when they're on song, but this fella especially. For that reason, beautiful flowing action. Neat, tidy, but also very smooth, as you say. Effortless.
They'll be disappointed with his scoring, though. First 6 darts, 140, 140. Since then, not a lot from Steve Beaton. Great switch there from Tabern to leave double 12.
Now then, the smoothness about this, all right.
138.
To leave himself 36, this is one heck of a leg as Tabern looks at double 12.
Game show the second leg.
2-0 already to Tabern in this opening set. It's another feature of this game, Stuart. They don't hang about, these two. Rattling on very quickly indeed.
Well, Tabern now a full-time professional darts player after quitting his job working for the local council in St Helens to concentrate full-time on the tungsten. And you know, a good run here, and Tabern still very much in the shake-up for an automatic spot in the Premier League. Starts in Liverpool in February, just 12 miles down the road from where Tabern lives. The top 6 in the PDC Order of Merit after this World Championship will qualify by right for the Premier League. Tabern will believe he can still get there.
Incredible, incredible. Almost tempted to say, Saints alive! Oh, and I have every justification for so doing when you see a 180 like that from the Saint, all on the same pinhead.
Could have got 9 more in there. 11 darter on the cards to win the opening set for Alan Tabern.
9 score.
Oh, clip the wire, but he'll be back to win, surely, this opening set in the blink of an eye. And gotta say, really impressive.
Yeah, terrific stuff. So 32, 13 darter. Yes, no problem to Tabern. 3 legs to nil. Blistering stuff.